Okay, let's work on one of these poppies a little bit. I showed you my painting setup in the very beginning of the video, and you can see that my reference material is on the laptop to the right of my easel. Now I'm going to begin, I've done some of this poppy, and now I'm going to start working on this little petal back here that is behind. Even though this is not a landscape, I still paint from the back forward. In the very first picture, you saw the entire painting, and you could see that pink flower up in the upper right-hand side, and that is the furthest back. So I'm painting that first. This poppy is the next one coming forward. So I still, just like I do in my paintings with landscape or the garden pieces that may have a courtyard wall or anything, I paint forward. I do the background first, and then I start painting forward. Now this is, my background is still wet, so I have to be very careful not to pull that color, because my brush will pull that down. So I'm just gently laying this edge paint up there. And you can see how my brush still picks up some of that dark blue. And so I have to keep cleaning my brush. I use lots of tissue. And we just have always bought the cheapest tissue available in the stores. Usually it's the store brand. I think I can buy it in packages of, I think 20, it's either 24 or 36 rolls. But I usually try to wait for it to be on sale and then get lots of packages, because I use a lot of it. The secret to nice, beautiful, clean color on your canvas is a nice, clean brush. So I keep wiping that brush. And this petal back here is pretty much all red. So I'm going to bring that edge around, or the tip of the petal is red. It's like this one over here, but you don't see much of the white until we get down over to this part. Now here is where my flower breaks out into the frame. So I have to be very careful at this transition to meet up to the space that I have carved when I painted the frame. I followed my drawing, and so I have to follow that really precisely at the edge here, so that when I pull off the edging tape, my image doesn't have a big gap in there. So now I start pulling this color in, and I want it to be variegated. I don't want it to be solid, because these petals are variegated. And this goes down into a dip between these front petals. Not much of an opening there, but just a little bit. I have to make sure I get my canvas color covered. I'm painting very heavy. I'm using a lot of paint on this painting. But that's still, that little white parts of the canvas do show through. Now as the flower comes around, I'm just going to let the answering machine get that as I'm working. Answering the phone is too interruptive. It's just like answering emails. When I'm working, I just let the answering machine get it. It's important they'll leave a message. If it's not, they won't. There's then another petal, flower petal, that comes around there. Follow my edge around here. And I'm pulling away from the frame and down into the white. Now, I clean my brush out really clean. As you know, my neighbor would be mowing his lawn. But I'll just talk a little bit louder. And I just pull down into that. Again, I clean my brush. Into my shadow. I don't want these to be even. I have a tendency to make everything like a picket fence, just all even. This is, and some of these even come up a little higher. And then I can pull from my shadow out into the red. And that just softens that color. My reds are a mixture. The deep red is cadmium red deep plus alizarin crimson. The medium red is cadmium red deep, and then this lighter orangier red is cadmium red light. And these petals curve, so I just follow the curve with my brush stroke. I'm going to quit right now because that lawnmower is getting so noisy, so I'm going to stop and finish this video. But thank you for watching my YouTube videos. Please visit my blog. I show the entire step-by-step process of this painting, as well as the simple grid system that I showed how I transfer this up onto the canvas. And the link to my blog is in the description below. It's also on the final frame of my YouTube video. So thank you very, very much, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day.